Welcome back to Evening Shade Outpost. We just had another tragedy happen in our community. I got the trailer ready, I got the four-wheeler loaded up, and we're about to head out because somebody needs our help. So if you were watching the weather in the Midwest of the United States, you know that a huge storm just came through this past weekend. And unfortunately, tragedy struck close to home. So we were expecting the weather to get pretty bad on Friday night, and sure enough, we were watching the radar, the weather, YouTube live streams, and sure enough, a tornado was headed right towards us. So we all took shelter down at DeMario's. There's a big concrete shelter, and we were down there for about an hour or so. The tornado went south of us and ended up destroying a town about 15 minutes away from us. Just a terrible tragedy. But there was multiple tornadoes all around us. So right now I'm headed towards some dear friends of ours, Glenn and Evelyn. Unfortunately, Friday night, they lost everything. Their house was completely destroyed by a tornado. I haven't been there yet, but I've seen pictures, and it just looks, well, it looks very reminiscent of a time a couple years ago a tornado hit us. And so it brings back a lot of memories, a lot of emotions. And certainly we empathize with Brother Glenn and Sister Evelyn. They've been a real dear part of our community. They've really been there since the beginning, have been supportive. And we've learned a lot of things from each other. Just yesterday, during the Sabbath hours, they seem to have a peace about it and just trusting that God is going to work all things out for His glory. And so we're headed that way, and we're going to see how it turns out.
Work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. All things work together for good. We glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. For we are saved by hope, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. All things work together for good.
All right, so fortunately, Glenn and Evelyn do have a guest house on their property that they're going to be able to use. It did get hit, so the roof is damaged, but we're getting everything cleaned out, gonna get it repaired. Looks like we're hoping to, by the end of the week, get it fixed and livable. So got to gut the whole thing and then kind of rebuild it. So got a lot of work to do this week on that. Already got teams piling up some of the debris. Gonna burn those piles. Oh, got a big tree here. Got the dog kennel put back up, at least for now, temporarily. Oh, there they go. And I plan on coming out this week sometime, and actually probably every day I'll come out here and maybe film the progress. But I wanted to make this video. We're going to be putting a GoFundMe up for them. They want to tell their story, and so hopefully in the next coming days I'll be able to get their story.